Key regulatory frameworks in open banking regulations. Payment Services Directive 2, PSD2, is a key regulatory framework that aims to promote competition and innovation in the financial industry by opening up banking services to third-party providers. It requires banks to provide access to customer data to licensed third-party providers via Secure Application Programming Interfaces, APS. PSD2 also mandates strong customer authentication for all electronic payment transactions, enhancing security and reducing fraud risks. The General Data Protection Regulation, known as GDPR, is a comprehensive EU regulation that governs the collection, processing, and storage of personal data. Open banking regulations must comply with GDPR to ensure that customer data is adequately protected and used only for authorized purposes. Banks and other financial institutions must obtain explicit consent from customers before sharing their data with third-party providers. Anti-money laundering, AML regulations. AML regulations are designed to prevent money laundering and the financing of illegal activities. Open banking regulations should include measures to verify the identity of individuals, conduct ongoing monitoring, and report suspicious transactions. Banks acting as account information service providers, ISPs, or payment initiation service providers, PISPs, under open banking must comply with AML requirements. The Electronic Identification, Authentication, and Trust Services, IDAS, regulation sets the rules for electronic identification and trust services in the EU. It provides a framework for secure electronic transactions, including electronic signatures, seals, timestamps, and secure authentication. Open banking regulations must align with IDAS to ensure secure and trustworthy digital interactions between customers, banks, and third-party providers. Open banking regulations must also prioritize consumer protection to maintain customer trust. Regulation should include provisions for clear and transparent information regarding the service's charges and risks associated with open banking. Customers should have the right to easily switch between service providers and access redress mechanisms in case of disputes or unauthorized activities. Open banking introduces new technological interfaces and data sharing, increasing the risk of cyber threats. Regulatory frameworks should require banks and third-party providers to implement robust cybersecurity measures to protect customer data and prevent unauthorized access. Regular audits, incident reporting, and swift response to cybersecurity incidents should be part of the regulatory requirements. In conclusion, understanding and complying with key regulatory frameworks is crucial for the successful implementation of open banking regulations. These frameworks ensure data privacy, competition, security, and consumer protection. By adhering to the Payment Services Directive 2, PSD2, General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, Anti-Money Laundering, AML, Regulations, IDAS, Regulation, Consumer Protection Regulations, and Cybersecurity Regulations, banks and third-party providers can navigate the open banking landscape while ensuring the highest standards of compliance.